Hey guys, welcome to next video, and finally it's there. In next month, so in April, Solana integrates with OpenSea. I want to say OpenSea integrates with Solana, but I somehow heard somewhere that it's other way around. I'm not sure what's the difference there. I heard there you should really do a lot of steps to make your wallet safer. So maybe the first basic step is buying a ledger. And I will definitely do it. It's a shame I still don't have one, but yeah, for this opportunity I will definitely buy one. And I will say it again and again, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research, guys, you know it. And let's go to the video. So what we basically do in today's video is that I will show you how I research projects, and we will start with writing few off to our table, let's say. And I think now is the best time, really, because after integrating with OpenSea, yeah, there will be probably a much higher volume. Now we are a daily volume on 130,000 Solana, which is great. Before 1 week it was 50,000 Solana, which is like almost like one third of this. And I'm really looking forward to. Now let's check, for example, I think the biggest mover what I saw over the last days was Bulldog Billionaires, and they are on 25 Sol, and they were like 5 Solana before 1 week, I think. And this is really crazy activity. There is actually for 20 Sol there is not that much buyers right now. But yeah, this went like crazy. And also I, for example, know Drippies just announced they are they will be unlisted on OpenSea, and there will be one of the first projects listed there. So their floor price went from 1.3, let's say, to 4, which is also a lot. And yeah, we won't just talk about this. We will actually see the picture where we have first 41 projects that will be definitely on OpenSea in the first round of like project listed, I'd say. And actually I'm not 100% sure how much this is official, but when I saw from this list of like 41 projects, let's say I saw Drippies, Bulldogs, Cats on Crack, Dronies, and few more. I saw on their Discord, because I'm already in these projects, not invested, but I'm just like researching it and checking their announcements and so on. And yeah, they officially announced that they will be on OpenSea. So I think this list is legit, but I'm not 100% sure about all of projects. We won't definitely go through all of these projects, and we will definitely have some filters on these, because what I actually mean is that I probably won't buy any smoked ape, stoned ape club, you know, and mindfolks and so on, because I just simply don't have budget of, I don't know, 100 Sol to invest. My budget is more like 10 Sol, let's say, so I will probably invest somewhere something around 10 Sol. And I also don't want to invest all my Solana into one project. I want to diversify it also. And I'm not saying that it isn't like a smart move sometimes to just invest into one project, because yeah, usually, let's say Days Ducks, I believe they are right now for like 10 Sol, I think. I believe they are super quality NFT, and I believe, let's mute my mobile phone, and I believe that it can be worth it, and they can maybe go to like 20 or 30 Solana. Why not? But what if not? I will just lose all my Sol and I will stop having fun, and I will need to save some money for next month to invest again. Yeah, so again, best possible entries are somewhere between 2 or 3 Sol, maybe even 1.5. Let's say my point there is Baked Bots. For example, I like this project. I think it can be a success, and I know that they are not officially announced for OpenSea, but they applied already. And in OpenSea application you can see that in the form there is fill in your last 7 days volume, and as Baked Bots launched before like 7 days, it's a fresh project, and that means that usually from start there is a super high volume. So that means that past 7 days BakedBots had a great volume, maybe even 9,000 Solana, which is great, I think. Yeah, I think if the guys from OpenSea sees this, that they will be just like, yeah, why not list this project? So why not? And for example, another example of these OpenSea projects that will be listed can be, for example, Danger Valley Ducks. So now you see entry there is 2.5. I already have one Danger Valley Duck, but I really like this project, and I will probably buy one more. And yeah, that's 2.5 entry, so that's a little bit more. The BakedBots 1.3, that's better entry, lower one. So let's see, do more research and check what project can be worth it to buy right now. Please remember, this is not a financial advice. Do your own research always, is the most important thing. When I usually just buy something and just checking the art, thinking it looks cool, volume is not bad, floor is low, I just buy it, and in few days I usually take a loss. So step 1, if you are watching this video really early, somewhere between end of March and start of April 2022, most handy thing that you can get is probably some list of projects that will be listed on OpenSea. Then you can just check the projects, research it, check their roadmap, and so on, and basically just enter it and wait what will happen when OpenSea launches. And what you can expect, maybe, or what I'm at least expecting, that their price will just go up because some guys that are trading on OpenSea will get interested by the floor NFTs and the price will go up. Yeah, that's what just basically happens when someone buys a lot of floor NFTs. Okay, what I can work now with is this list of 41 projects. I don't see Danger Valley Ducks there, but I know they are officially announced. Let's say this is some kind of step that it's really possible before an OpenSea integration. If you will watch this video in I don't know, 1 month or 2 months, when it's somehow integrated, this step won't be probably valid, and you can just head to step 2. Maybe for you it will be step 1. For me, what usually helps the most is to just note my projects I'm researching, and for this I'm using my really loved Excel, Microsoft Excel. You can use, I think, any other sheet. You don't need to use Excel specifically, but I just like it. I have a license for it, so why not use it? Yeah. What I basically did is to create some columns there where I'm mapping informations about the project. And yeah, there are maybe some automated stuff, but I kind of enjoy some evenings just to sit to Magic Eden, or for the future to OpenSea, check through my projects that I'm researching, check their floor price, maybe listed percentage, and change in floor price and so on. It's just some kind of relax for me. Yeah, maybe if you have some tips for automated tools that can do this for you, do some watch lists for you, you can comment it under the video. I will definitely read and I will definitely respond to you. And yeah, so this is good for me also. Yeah, as I have some projects already in my other sheet. I remember a lot of projects and I remember a lot of informations about it. So when I just somewhere on a trip, let's say, and I have a while for checking Magic Eden on my mobile phone, I will sometimes just check price of the projects, how they are moving and so on, and I remember what was their floor price before 2-3 days or maybe even a week. So I have some overall overview of the market, if I can say, not of all things on the market, but of the projects I'm interested in. So yeah, let's just make a sheet where, or whatever you want, where you can note info about your projects, or from the research, So for example, let's say that we want to check dronies. So let's go on Magic Eden, dronies. So I will go there, and let's say I'm interested in dronies. So I will just note it down. They don't have any token right now because they don't have staking, so I'm just leaving this blank. Total NFTs of Dronies, there's 10,000. Floor price right now, there's 1.8. Listed right now, let's check actually, 1,675, so it's like 1,675. Floor price earlier, actually remember this, yeah, there was like 1.6, and this is a new column I created, and it's for me to just check how it's moving, yeah. For example, if I have there a project that is for floor price like 3, and the next few days I check it, and there is a floor price for like 1, so it went from like 3 to 1, or more like there is floor price 1 and earlier it was 3. I'm just thinking like, why did it drop to like 1 from 3? What is wrong there? So I basically go there on their Discord, research what happens, maybe Twitter even, and just basically check if it's a good time to enter again, or like to buy more NFTs from this project, or just to maybe exit it if it's a rug or so, or maybe just hold it. Yeah. So this is a kind of new column for me. I think this info can be handy sometimes because, yeah, you can basically see the move of the price of NFT. I know you can see it on SolRadar, for example, how it's moving in the charts and so on. But for me, like having these two numbers and sometimes see the difference between like few days, for me it's handy. I know when you have like 40 projects that you are having an eye on, it's really tough to make notes of like full price earlier and full price now and so on. But yeah, just pick a few projects, or you can list more projects and pick a few projects that you will really have an eye on, that you are interested in, and before you enter it, just map it for like 1 week and you will see what happens there. For now, Dronies, full price 1.8, 1.6, revenue a day, they don't have any staking, so nothing there. Usually I edit these two columns of token a day and revenue a day because a lot of projects that are just selling and have a high volume are staking projects, because I think staking projects are some kind of meta right now. So yeah, and I also have like 70% of mine Solana invested into staking projects because I just kind of like that they are paying me. Why not? But yeah, so what I wanted to show you, that step 1, we already have it. Step 2, create something where you can note your informations about the project, obviously. I'm using the spreadsheet, I love it. And that's just it, but yeah, let's say I'm really an Excel enthusiast. So, step 2, definitely the most easy step that you can, or the easiest step that you can do, is to go on Magic Eden, tap into collections, and just go through popular ones. What I don't like that much about the popular collections listed on Magic Eden, the price of the NFTs is already high, and you sometimes can get a good deals there, but yeah, usually, for example, Drippies, it's now in popular collection, but before, when it wasn't in popular collection, it costed like 1.2 sol. So if you get the information about Drippies somewhere else before this popular collection, yeah, you can make the profit. So it's hard to know. Yeah, maybe Drippies will go even higher. That's just nobody knows. Yeah, but usually when I want to get some information about projects, I go into popular collection first. And what then I do is for example, let's say I want to invest into the let's find something, Diamonds Town Heads, and now they are at 1.2, which is a, let's say, good entry, but we still don't know if this project is worth it, if there are the developers that are building this project or no. I don't know, I'm not in their Discord anywhere. So let's say what I will basically do for this project, that I see in a popular collection, so it gives me some idea what project I can see or like research, and let's say it's Diamond Town Heads. So let's just note it down there. Let's also do it like this. Do this more. And let's say in their collection there is 5,000 NFTs and 400 listed, so now around 8% listed, which is not bad. I think everything under 10% is fine. Under like 4% is saying something about maybe even the quality of the project, because usually projects with 4% listed are a quality one. The floor price right now is 1.2. Earlier, I don't know, but I think before 1 week I can say that it was around like 1.8. Staking, not sure. Yeah, actually they have some token named here, so we can note it there. I don't know how much a hair token a day earns diamond tone heads. What we can also check is to go on birdeye.so, type here hair token, and I'm not sure if they have their token listed. Maybe it's not even, maybe it doesn't even have liquidity pool. I don't know. I really don't know. It's just something to be researched. Yeah, how much they are making a day, if they are making something, or for what you can use this hair token. Do you can buy some or mint some their generation 2 or so? Yeah. What is this token worth for you if you will stake your diamond tone heads? So we have noted the diamond tone heads. We have some informations about that. We don't know the revenue a day, but what we can basically do now is we will just check how their price is going for like next 5 days. We will check their roadmap, we will check their community and so on, and we will make some picture in our head for this project. So in like 5 days or 7 days after having an eye on this project, you will know that, yeah, so over the last week, I don't know, this project, the community is not that great, the devs are not that active, and the roadmap isn't that cool for me, it's not making me anything, I don't see any usage for this token, and so on, so I won't probably enter this project. And now, I was not speaking about this diamond town heads, maybe it's a cool project, I don't know like anything about this project. That was just an overall info, yeah, that you will just check the project for some time and you will create a picture of it in your head, let's say. So and that's some additional step for these popular collections going through. And yeah, so maybe first you can check the 30 days there, and we can open something that looks interesting to us. So let's say the citizens by Solstats. Then we already checked this one. Maybe we can check Bonkheads also. I think I know this project. Kyborg Iguanas. And Sugar Eel maybe. Also I know there is not that high floor price. And so on. Also the Desolates. I know the Desolates are super movers. But for example, for now, I probably won't enter it for 7 Sol. Because yeah, it's at least, or it's almost all of my budget. So I don't think that's super worth it for me. I think this will still move. So for example, these are for 7 Sol, which is now just too much for my budget. If you have budget like 50 Sol, yeah, maybe you can research this project and step in. But for example, if my budget is 10 Solana, yeah, I won't probably buy only one NFT. I just want to diversify it. We also opened the Sugar Realm. Point for floor price. Are the developers builders? Have this project some potential? Let's find out on their Discord, roadmap, and so on. Let's maybe map it for 1 week, see what was the project's behavior, like how it just how's the community and so on. So maybe it's worth it to entry. And the same applies for rest of the project. Kyborg Iguanas. I know this one went to like 6 floor price, not sure why now it's a half of it. Art looks, I think I saw a better ones, but I like the art, so yeah, why not to check it. Bonkheads, I'm not sure. I think I saw this NFT already, and they are having casino integrated in High Roller Hippo Click. And yeah, the casino projects are usually doing great. But again, check their roadmap and so on. And same applies for citizens. I know that these were on like 0.5. Saw them yesterday on 1.7. So yeah, they did X2. Maybe they are even listed on they will be listed on OpenSea. I don't see them there, but maybe yeah, because usually from this high floor price race, it's something, it's some reason for it. So yeah, maybe they announce it. And if you want some flips, usually, then the best thing to watch this on popular collections is the 24 hours popular collection. And there you can see that usually some projects are volatile. For example, Undead Apes for now they are 3.2, and before like few days they were 0.4. And by the time they were very volatile, so they went for like 0.3 to 1 sol, and from 1 sol back to 0.3. So yeah, if you wanted to take a risk, you just could buy it for like, I don't know, 1 sol and then hold it, or for 0.5 and sell it for 1 sol, and so on. So usually I see volatile projects in this popular 24 hours collection. But yeah, everything can happen. You can invest into a project that is being volatile around 1 sol, and the project in 1 week can be on 0.2. Really. It also happens to me. So, for example, I can open Spookeletons. I can open Cat Cartel, looks cool. Mongomons, looks cool. And let's see, Spookeletons 0.16. Why is the floor price so low? Why is the activity so high? And what's their roadmap? Ah, they don't have Discord linked, Twitter linked, and so on. So yeah, maybe that's it. But if they don't have linked Discord, Twitter, and so on, I'm not even sure if I want to research this project, because it probably don't have community then. Maybe they are on Twitter, we can see later. Cat Cartel, wow, they are 5.5 right now, which is also, I would rather invest into other projects and buy more NFTs. I don't want to say that it's always a better choice, but for example now, my personal preference is to buy 2 Danger Valley ducks for 2.5, then 1 Cat Cartel for 5 sol. And also I don't like the dart so much, so really it's about personal preferences also. But yeah, basically Mongomons looks cool. There was a mint for 0.1, I think. And I don't know what this project is planning in their roadmap and so on. But can we see some of Mongomon? Also, what you can do is to check royalty fees. So there is 12%, which is high. And they are on 0.4 floor price. So they are not that moving. They were like 0.45 at all-time high, I believe. And yeah, so you can list even this project into your sheet and then watch it, watch the roadmap and so on. And that is for the popular collections, so be careful there. Usually there are nowadays higher entry project, but let's be honest, in Solana now, usually like, I don't want to say how much percent of projects, but usually a lot of projects is with entry of like 6 or 7 sol. Usually you can see there like 80% of projects listed there in popular collections are like higher floor price entry. But yeah, higher can be for you like 70 sol. For me, if I have like budget around 10 sol, higher is like, let's say 7 sol plus. So first labs, let's see what is this, looks cool. Yeah, so for example, this art looks kind of cool. Let's see the activity. Activity is not below, so yeah, floor price entry 2.5. Also, why not to add it into spreadsheet and research it more? I won't research it today in this video. This video is more for like, or informative for you, like how I add these projects into spreadsheet, how I choose them and research them then. We'll be researching some of the projects together also in next videos. So let's head into the next step, and that's actually similar to the Magic Eden popular collections. And if you open solscan.io, go on NFTs there, go on collections there, you can see there the most bought projects over the last, I don't know how long period, over the last, just it goes in present, I think. So you can see there just what projects are people buying right now. So you can see Digian Ape is the number 1, Gets on Crack, and Drippy's also. So there you can just filter your projects that are in your budget. So for example, the Drippies, I know there are around 3 or 4 Sol floor price, so maybe I can check them. And basically you can see their projects that you didn't see in the popular collections. So yeah, that's the most handy thing for you, that you can just get to know about a new project, research it and make some own view on it. So is there any projects I don't know about? Let's say I don't know about Solamas maybe. So let's go on Magic Eden, find Solamas. What's this one? 1.8. It's funny. So yeah, now you see, I went on solscan.io, check their NFTs, collections, and in popular collection I know almost all of them, but for example Solamas I didn't know. So I open it in Magic Eden, and I can, yeah, but it doesn't have a Discord or Twitter. Maybe it has Twitter, we can check. Solamas? Oh, it actually has. So yeah, it has a Discord also. And they will be on OpenSea. Wow, so you can see we find probably a great project. So what I will do now is to open my table there. Solamas. Like this, listed. How much? 100. Wow. Is it really almost 9,000 and only 2% listed? This looks weird. I kind of don't believe this, but let's say they are right. Okay, then. But yeah, what I will do now is to join their Discord, see their roadmap, check their Twitter and so on. They will be on OpenSea, which is great for now, so it can basically maybe pump, but nobody knows. Maybe it can join OpenSea, and what will happen if it won't pump? It will go down, yeah, of course. So, or probably, but people are buying right now for the hype of the OpenSea. So there is a lot of people entering this project. And if it joins OpenSea and it won't have a success there, people will start selling, and that will lead to lowering the floor price. So yeah, maybe that's just my thinking of that. Maybe it won't happen like this, but let's see. And basically this is how you find projects on Solscan. Yeah, just check for projects you don't know nothing about, check them on the secondary market, check their roadmap and so on, and note them somewhere. Yeah, then after you will know more about the projects, you can decide on your own if you want to enter it or not. Next step, solana.io. This can also lead you to some projects that you don't know about, but for now it's really similar to Solscan. So you can see there average price, volume, maybe listed count. You can just list through this Solradar, and maybe you will find there are some projects you don't know about. I personally don't use this that much. What I like more is the popular collections on Magic Eden or the solscan.io. But there, yeah, for example, you can see some info about Drippies, and if you click on it, you can have also some charts there. Yeah, that can be handy also. Price movers. So if you didn't find the projects on Magic Eden, popular collection, or more like in Solscan, you can also check it there, and if you just find projects that you don't know, you can research it on Magic Eden, then go on their Discord, Twitter, okay, check it on Magic Eden and research it on the Discord and Twitter, and then just make some picture of the project. Solradar, yeah. Not using it that much, but also a great tool that can be handy. And large collections, you can list, you can filter it by volume and check what is moving and so on. But it looks at least nice and have a lot of information about the project, so I like it. Next thing I'm using is the Sol Rarity Discord, and then or there in Rarity Checker 1 to 8 you can see that people are looking for collections rarity and or NFT rarity, and there you can see a lot of collections. I usually see there even a lot of collections that I don't know about. So for example there, Project Engine, let's see it on Magic Eden, and there we can just read their roadmap. in their Discord, join it, see the community, see the volume there, it's not bad, see the art, if you like it or not, just to decide if you want to spend more time on this project or not. So sometimes I even use this rarity checkers and see there the collections that people are looking for. And last but not least is the Twitter. And let's say that usually I watch the Solana Sensei profile and also Degen Boy, and this guy is posting really nice stuff about the realities of projects. So for now you can see there Kamakura can make you $7 a day, Zanku Sabogras can make you like, let's check the right line, $10 a day and so on. So this guy is posting cool stuff about the staking revenues, and yeah, that's also handy. So I usually check these two guys, and sometimes when I see someone new posting like stuff I found interesting and maybe helps me in research, I just follow him and usually regularly check his profile and see. So Twitter is also a great source. And yeah, that's everything, guys. So basically these are my steps that I usually do when I'm looking for new projects. In the next video, we will do some research. I will have also a video on a staking report and some investing in Solana Flip Challenge. So, looking forward to seeing you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this one, and cheers, guys.